Look, over here. The water's flowing. You got the water flowing.
Only so we might access more of the crater.
Yeah, but with the water flowing, the plants and animals will come back. I think we just healed this place.
It was not my intention.
For goodness sake, brother, just take the win. With the water flowing and new paths open to us, I say we go for a stroll.
We will search, not stroll.
Oh, come off it. You've never enjoyed nature for its own sake? Not just for the treasure you might find?
I mean, treasure is nice too.
You're hopeless. Both of you. Looks like our good deed has already brought back some wildlife. Suppose I spoke too soon.
Dragon's perched on that structure. Should we find a way up? Stay quiet!
What is it you...
All right.
Yes.
Then you... Like now. Look.
We're gonna...
What?
Stat. So.
His story is like many in this valley. Separated from someone they love by death.
We gotta get him back to his son.
Agreed.
You do? Oh. I assumed you'd say something like, reuniting the dead is pointless.
Not this time.
If we keep going this way, I believe we'll reach that air dragon's lair.
Yes,
Just making sure you know where you're going.
thank you.
I have to get past those vines somehow.
I saw Durlin again too. After we forged the spear, Odin appeared. He had Durlin with him, threatening him, as if he knew I would know him.
But if Odin knew all along, then while we were pretending not to know each other, he was pretending not to see through us. Man, he really is a good liar. Oh, I gotta remember to ask Tyr about his travels to the lands beyond the seas.
You wish to travel the world.
I don't know. Maybe. See new places. Find out more about myself. Alka!
The way is clear.
Another painful growth removed from these lands, eh? We're overdue for a visit to the cleansing pool, aren't we, brother?
Now that I've spent time in Asgard, it's strange to imagine Magni and Modi there. Sif raised them both, right? She seems like a good mom. Maybe a little overprotective.
A good mother? Not the Sith I knew. In a culture as debaucherous as the Aesir, being a paragon of womanhood meant being a fierce fighter and a fiercer drinker.
Go much further, we'll be right on top of the ocean. Better be sure we're ready.
We fight!
Yeah, I got that! Stay quiet!
That was ours, you opportunistic sod.
It went back to its perch. Let's go after it.
You can be with your son now.
Thank you. No,
Now.
Do you know why he was there?
there was not that.
I wonder if Thor was meeting someone at the mead hall.
Whoa. You think Thor was meeting Mom there?
They never drank with me. And she will not have with him.
Sometimes we never really know the ones we love, but... So, brothers, how did you manage to kill Garm anyway?
We killed him a few times, actually, but it didn't take. And I figured maybe the way to stop a soulless beast was to give it a soul. So I gave it the one I had on me.
I beg your pardon?
Fenrir. Remember the light Father saw? The accidental magic I did when Fenrir died? That was part of Fenrir's soul going into my knife. Once I figured that out, I just put Fenrir into Garm.
Clever one, lad! A gigantic hell beast with the soul of a loyal pup. Bloody brilliant! Pass open. That dragon is shaking in its scaly boots, I suspect.
Once we approach the dragon, we will kill or be killed. Understood?
Yes, Father. Come on! Take cover!
That's frost in my neck stump!
Help up!
Go for the throat! It is done.
I'll say. That ogre's not getting up anytime soon either.
I can hear the animals. They're relieved. Maybe they'll come out of hiding.
And with that, we've now taken down about half the dragons in this crater as well.
Huh. I can hear the birds. They're rooting for us. That's nice. Fenrir, did you know Garm? How was he locked up to begin with?
Ah, Hell's feral sentinel. Believe it or not, Midgard was once bigger. Until Garm, then just a wee pup, got peckish.
He ate Midgard?
Only a few mountain ranges. And the 5th season that comes after winter but before spring. And a word for the feeling when you get so hungry, you stop being hungry.
You're messing with me.
I would never. Unless my eyes deceive me, that seems to be the stag of summer.
Is it hot, or is it just my sizzling personality? Nah, it's you, Stag. Can we go already? Congratulations. You saved the 9 realms from death by overgrowth. And you sort of saved my ass, too. Though it's really Dennis's fault.
That was not our aim.
I'll take what I can get.
A job well done. Might as well check in with Ratatoskr when we've got the time.
Drake fed here.
Creatures here aren't that big. Drake must have been constantly eating to survive out here.
Some sort of cage.
So it would seem.
That crystal could use a dip in the pond, don't you think? You've got plenty of those crystals. Should we visit the cleansing pool?
You can yell at me if you want for leaving.
What would that accomplish?
It'll make you feel better.
No. You didn't trust me enough to talk through your worries. That's a wound not easily mended.
Sorry.
You needn't be. The fault is mine.
Capture Garm in the first place?
That was Tyr's doing. He lured the beast somewhere safe and kept it distracted by lending his own arm to be gently chewed. Once the chains were on and the gate to Helheim was opened, Garm bit Tyr's arm clean off in retribution.
But Tyr's not missing an arm.
Well, it grew back, eventually. He is a very resourceful god, after all.
Wait, if you spring the trap, it might drop straight. It worked. Ugh.
Let us return to the dragon's den.
How about dessert?
Do not.
Gale, incoming! Coming down! At least it didn't die hungry, I guess.
Lad, am I right in getting the sense you've actually gotten to know Thor's daughter somewhat?
Yeah, Thud's great. Wants to be a Valkyrie one day. And she deserves to be. Of course, I told her. All about the Valkyries we faced, but I'm not sure how much she believes me. It doesn't go great when I try to tell her stories about her grandfather.
Anyone can have a blind spot when it comes to family. Some only learn the truth in the hardest way.
What's the deal with Odin's ravens? They can just transport him anywhere?
Except for the realm between realms, thankfully.
Why?
Harder to find, thanks to dwarven enchantments and Yggdrasil's very own nature.
Yes.
Ah, a hunter lives here.
A careless one.
How's that?
We found its home.
Think this is where the untamed fury lays her head. Maybe we should wait here. Ambush her.
She will not return while we remain. She is too smart.
Fenrir, if I met someone I liked, how would I know if they, liked me too?
Is there someone?
No. I was just curious. Actually, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Mimir, you mentioned Sif wasn't a good mother when you knew her. Like, she used to drink a lot?
Aye. She and Thor seldom knew a moment's sobriety, whether brutally dealing with their enemies or, just as brutally, raising those boys.
What do you mean?
Oh, little brother. I know you didn't have an easy childhood, but you can't fathom how much worse it can get. Imagine learning discipline by having it thrashed into you time and again. That was Thor's approach, the same one Odin used on him. A poisonous notion of manhood passed down through generations. A grim inheritance, leaving all of them the poorer.
Well, Sif doesn't drink anymore. Neither of them do.
I am quietly flabbergasted to hear it.
I get the sense it's more recent for him, but I know he loves his daughter.
I expect that's the explanation. And time to walk. The story will keep.
Let's fight!
So, lad, is Thrud who you meant when you asked about liking?
Groot? No. I mean, I wasn't asking about anyone
I
specific.
smell blood.
We are near the fighting ground.
Ah, well. Best not go in unless you're ready for a fight, then.
You know, I really miss the nice dragons from Midgard.
There can't be many more dragons left now.
Then what are we waiting for?
Now.
You...
Yeah.
What?
Getting... You...
Mimir, what do you make of this?
Thor has always loved a strong drink with questionable company. But I've never heard any word of his creature companion. This isn't a lot to go on, I'm afraid.
Well, we know one thing. Thor was totally drunk when the valley was destroyed.
There is still much we do not know, and whether your mother was involved remains unclear.
Found something else for the cleansing pond, eh? You've got a few crystals. Why not pay the pool a visit?
Another kill.
It's a sign we're on the right trail.
We're getting close. I remember last time it looked just like a pile of rocks at first.
Steel yourselves.
I knew he'd left something behind.
Ready when you are. Good or what? You won't get so much as a paper cut in that. You won't get so much as a paper cut in that. You won't get so much as a paper cut in that. You won't get so much as a paper cut in that. You make up your mind. I'll toss it on the pile. Save me the trouble of getting it myself. Yeah, I'll take your crap. Hand it over already. About time I had something to do.
put some hurt on them. That'll mess some folks up. Hope you're feeling violent. And the kid? Don't forget, you can always whack them with it.
Thanks for this.
Your dad acts up? Just put one in his tongs. Let's make something then. Now, what else was there?
Got that whisk, brother!
Hey, start! Now's your chance!
It is over.
Maybe now life in this valley can flourish again.
I'm sure Andvari would be happy we killed another one at least.
And Vari, the dwarf who put his soul into a ring.
That's right. He created the Soul Eaters. Whatever happened to the annoying bugger anyway?
I lent him to Sindri and he said he lost him.
Uh-huh. Lost it.
Father, what's the biggest thing you've ever fought?
I do not know.
You can't remember?
Why do you ask?
I don't know. So we can compare?
It is not a competition.
I mean, not yet. Throw your axe at the throw thing!
He carries some writing. Grab it, would you? Seems the travelers were told that by exploring the 9 realms and beyond, they'd find a way into paradise.
Told by whom?
Someone calling themselves the Blind Guest.
Odin.
Sounds like the bastard, doesn't it?
Bet we can get into that Revenant camp now.
Another gift for the pod. We're overdue for a visit to the cleansing pool, aren't we, brother?
I have returned your... Jacob.
I...
Don't worry.
Now.
Yeah. Then
This fair-haired warrior must have been Faye, brother.
Yeah. Mom stood up to Thor.
I'm not sure if Faye had... bravery or bravado. Not many live to tell the tale of a fight with Thor.
Faye never spoke of fighting him.
Everyone has secrets.
We do not know for certain this was Faye.
Aye. There is only one way to find out, brother.
These Sather. It's like they feel more at ease as they're dying. Kinda creepy. Mimir, a little while ago you mentioned Odin's ravens. What's to stop him from using them to pop into existence and kidnap anybody he wants?
Consent. The only way to travel by Odin's ravens, by your own choice.
Oh, it's not so bad then. Hey, Mimir, ever heard of the Utengard?
The Utengard? Yes. It was a Jotnar concept. The giants believed that even though Odin destroyed Ymir's body, the first giant never ceased to dream, even after death. They believed Ymir's dreams would endure forever. I think they found some measure of comfort in the idea, as do I, that though Odin may take your body, he will never have all of you. Why, lad? Where do you see that word?
Can't remember. Saw it somewhere once and it stuck with me.
It's a good word.
hole.
I see.
It's bad! Jump up!
You're on fire, Kratos. It will pass.
Left side! Incoming!
Hertha! That's what she was called. I'm trying to remember which god raised her dander up.
It does not matter.
Doesn't it?
If rage is all that remains, her reasons are irrelevant. Appreciate it.
Need something special?
Fenrir, you said souls come in 4 parts. Does that mean you can lose some of your soul, but not all of it?
Aye. Form, mind, direction, and luck. Lose any one of them, and the entire being suffers. Sometimes luck alone is enough. Just ask your father.
My success does not come from luck.
Ah, for the pain of being eternally lucky.
The water. It smells so fresh.
Brother, we should shove the boy in.
Huh?
You've developed a bit of a stench, it must be said.
I have not. I haven't. Right?
It is natural.
Father! If I hadn't accidentally put Fenrir's soul into my knife, he would have gone to the light of Valkyrie when he died. Right? Aye.
were he a god or a human who died in battle, a Valkyrie would have taken him to Valhalla or Folkvanger. Had he been a human or god who died outside of battle, he'd been cast down to Helheim. But Fenrir was a wolf, so his soul would have joined all the others in Alfheim.
Like mothers.
Yes, like your mothers.
Ymir, when I was in Asgard, I saw Odin do something to some new Einherjar. It seemed kind of mindless until he cast a spell that restored their identity.
Aye, that was his habit, even when they were confined to Valhalla. I think letting them remember themselves was another small way of cheating death any way he could. Though I wouldn't be surprised if with that small gift of autonomy, he also embeds an undying personal loyalty to himself. Good find. Might justify a quick visit to the cleansing pool.
The Berserker gravestone. Prepare for another fight.
Another carbon. The last ingredient we need.
One more ingredient around here, brother.
The meeting of Yari and Soma.
Ah, right. So the two agree traveling together might be beneficial.
And way less lonely.
Aye. Their bond with each other grew quickly, and the meals they shared became legendary. It was said that to dine with them could sustain you for weeks.
That was the last of the ingredients.
Can we take them back to the cauldron in Midgard?
One of the bearded. Just to the enemy's alone! Your death will follow my king!
once lived there.
Before I shacked up with the Aesir, aye. Another of my spectacular failures.
In capturing these spirits, you seek redemption.
I just want to send these bloody monsters to hell where they belong. Wouldn't exactly call it redemption, but I know I'll feel better once it's over.
Mimir, not try to ask this. There's stories Odin told me, like how he lost his eye, where the details are different from stories you've told me. And I trust you, of course, but they don't seem like things you'd have a reason to lie about either.
One thing to remember about lies. They lie.
Looks like we can land over there on that beach. Up there, it's back.
You will find a way up. This way. Oh yeah. Push forward.
Was it
No. There. Did you see that? This axe? Did it belong to a fair-haired warrior?
Yes. She was fearsome. I remember her gloved hands brandishing that axe with exacting precision. Never has there been a weapon to match Mjolnir. But with that axe,
It was Faye who fought Thor in this valley.
It was more than just a fight. Sounds like Mom was beating Thor.
It seemed. There's much I never knew about her. And now she is gone.
Maybe. But her story here isn't finished. She's back for more.
Is this a game to her? Guffa!
Take it off, man. You've got this.
Again?
A tactical retreat. Wise.
I think I know who this huntress is, brother. The Aesir called her the Untamed Fury.
Why'd they call her that?
Vanir refugees, families, hid in this jungle to escape the Aesir. Einhir Yar searched, but it was the Untamed Fury who found them, picking them off night after night, until they were all dead.
They chose the wrong jungle, and her retreat is strategic.
Dragon's here!
Prepare yourself.
Incoming! Can't do anything while he's on that pillar. Driver on the left! Let's go!
One left. Quite the dragon slayer you are. I've half a mind to write a poem about you.
Do that.
The animals. I can hear them. They said I was the last of the dragons. You did it.
We did it.
Sure did, huh? The animals. I can hear them. They said I was the last of the dragons. You did it.
We did it.
You sure did, huh? Father, what was Spartan training like?
Unforgiving.
Is that why you didn't train me like one? Did you not think I could handle it?
I did not think you should have had to.
Thanks.
Another crystal for the pond. Lad, I've been trying to envision how Thor and Sif came to be such better parents to Thrud than they were to Magni and Modi. Here's how I imagine it.
Enough talk for now. Be ready.